Hey broskies, it's Sona, and today I'll be drawing YouTube comments if they were human. As someone who makes videos, I get a lot of interesting comments, and sometimes you guys scare me. So let's yassify these YouTube comments. What better comment to draw first than the comment first? Literally. This is pretty self-explanatory, and I'm sure a large chunk of you have seen these comments, especially if you watch videos right when they come out. You'll see these rare creatures in their natural habitat, racing to the comment section, trying to be the very first person to comment. Only for 99% to fail, because only one person can be first. It's really funny because when I upload, a bunch of kids rush and spam first on my videos, and I get to look through all of those comments and say, ha, you thought. Is there anything wrong with wanting to be first? Nope. No, I just think it's funny. And to whoever was first to comment on this video, congratulations. Your life is exactly the same as it was a second ago. I think the funniest thing about these comments though, isn't even the comments themselves. It's the people who get annoyed or mad over these comments. There's been countless times where someone said first, and then below that is just a really mean reply from someone saying something like, shut up kid, you'll never be first. Or I also see comments like, here to stop kids from saying first. I swear there's like a whole cult of people who just make it their personality to get mad at these comments. It's not that serious, bro. Kids just like saying first, even though they're not first, and that's okay. I'm just saying guys, being mean isn't a flex. I'm looking at you, random person. But on the other hand, I also oftentimes see others congratulate whoever is first, like they just won the lottery, and it's really sweet. Now onto the art for this rare commenter. I imagine when people want to be the first comment, they're waiting eagerly at their keyboards, spamming the refresh button on their notifications, waiting for the next upload. Or maybe not that dramatic at all. But I like to think it's that way. I was gonna draw someone waiting at their desk, shaking in anticipation, but I scrapped that idea, and instead drew someone sprinting like they're literally racing to be the first comment, because that's what people do. It's a racing competition, but over a YouTube comment. I've never drawn a pose like this before, and it was a lot of fun, and made me realize I need to draw more dynamic poses more often. I also gave her a runner outfit because that just makes sense, and in her left hand she's holding a gold medal with number 1 on it to show yes, she is indeed the first one to comment. In her eyes I put the number 1 followed by exclamation symbols. I just thought that looked really cool and fit the theme well. Her hair is flowing back and I put speed lines. She's really going super speed to be the first comment with an expression that's very determined. Here's the YouTube comment first as a human. And now I'm gonna give a moment of silence to everyone who wasn't first on this comment section. Just kidding, let's move on. The next most common type of comment I'll be drawing is like beggars. It's exactly what it sounds like. These people treat likes like it's their life source, and they hold the value of likes to the highest level. Famous quotes from like beggars are things such as, 1 like equals 1 cookie, or only real fans can like this comment. There's also the people who get a lot of likes on their comment and then edit a giant paragraph expressing their gratitude and shock at how many likes they got. Oftentimes they write a short story about how happy they are that they got so many likes. Basically, they take likes very seriously. It's like the equivalent to getting an A+ on a test. And I know some of you may be thinking, well Sona, you asked us to like the video. And that's correct. By the way, you should like this video and subscribe. But for me, it's different because I directly benefit from likes. When people like my video, it pushes it more out to the YouTube algorithms, which helps me grow as a creator and reach more people. When you get likes on a random YouTube comment, they're kind of just there, which is cool, don't get me wrong. But in general, they aren't exactly benefiting your life. Well, maybe they boost your ego a little bit, but in terms of just getting likes on comments, I never understood why some commenters see it as such a big deal. It's one thing to be happy about it, but some people obsess over getting likes on their comment. Some people want likes so bad that they copy and paste someone else's comment that also got likes and try to get the same clout, which is really funny because it's basically just people competing for likes as if it's some kind of sport. In some more extreme cases, there's also people that go as far as to drop some really personal story, saying stuff like, my grandma just died, 1 like equals 1 hug. Which is crazy to me. Whether or not these are true is a mystery to me, but using someone's passing as a way to get clout on the internet is just a little strange to me personally. If you do this, that's just weird. Don't revolve your happiness around social media clout. Instead, touch some grass. I promise it's better. As a creator, I see like beggars under my comment section all the time, so nothing ever really phases me anymore at this point. Well, besides that one time someone commented they were gonna die in a few days and that their last wish was was to get likes on their comment. Anyways, for my design, I went for the more literal concept, drawing him as a literal beggar. But instead of begging for money, he's begging for likes, holding a cup out with the thumbs up button, while his face is making sad puppy dog eyes, trying to get people's attention as much as possible, but he's crying because no one will give him any likes, and his cup is completely empty. I also put a little fly coming out of his cup. He's wrapped up in a tattered, ripped blanket to show his life really is a wreck, and the only thing that will make this guy truly happy is someone liking his comment. Probably like one of the comments you will see on this video. You know who you are. I also put a little rat sitting on his shoulder who's also crying because I just thought it was a really funny touch. Here is the sad, pitiful like beggar. Please like the video. Next on this list is bots. As someone who makes videos, I unfortunately see this all the time. It's no secret for a while now, YouTube has had a massive problem with bot comments constantly bombarding just about every content creator's comment section. From bots, you'll typically see a lot of copy and paste quotes, like, "Can we just appreciate this YouTuber?" Or, "Who else has been watching this YouTuber for over 10 years?" I get these comments all the time under my videos, which is hilarious, cause I haven't even been on YouTube for 10 years. They always leave the exact same type of comments without ever being able to actually reference or say anything about the video itself, because they're bots. Notably, they always seem to have very sus profile pictures that shouldn't be on YouTube. I try my best to hide these users from my channel when I do see them, but there's so many of them and unfortunately I can't keep up. This has been a problem on YouTube for as long as I can remember, and so many people have begged YouTube to somehow crack down on these bot comments. They're everywhere you go and you can't avoid them. It's funny because YouTube puts very normal comments I get under review, yet these bot comments are never questioned by YouTube's system. There's also other bots that often disguise themselves as YouTubers like Mr. Beast and comment under videos that their channel is doing a quote-unquote giveaway and try to lure people to their profile so they can scam them in some way, or just put a really suspicious link in their comment. While it may be obvious to many of us that these are bot accounts, it is scary because there are kids out there who fall for this stuff. For my YouTube bots drawing, I'm basing it off of the version of the bots with the very inappropriate profile pictures. It's really insane to me how I always get comments from bots like bees under my videos the most, considering my content is aimed at, I'd say, a younger audience, which just makes these comments 10 times worse. Because their profile pictures are always so out there, I'm drawing a woman with very large features. For starters, I gave her these very long lashes and puffy lips. They're always similar to those Instagram quote-unquote baddies who typically try to look like a real-life Bratz doll by caking their face in makeup to the point where you question if they're actually human, or they just look like the avatars from Roblox's Dress to Impress. So I exaggerated that in mine. She's got juicy lips and heavy eyeshadow. Since the woman in these comments always have a lot going on, I literally strapped watermelons to her chest. That's how unrealistically wild these profile pictures are sometimes, or should I say most of the time. Also, obviously, there's certain things I cannot draw on YouTube, so yeah. I also gave her the famous Instagram proportions with the super thin waist and large hips, where it looks like she has no organs and is most likely fake, just like how fake these comments are. Here is my drawing of the YouTube bots that I always see in my comment section. I would say, if the YouTube bots see this, I hope you like my fan art of you, but they're not real, so they won't see it. Last but definitely not least is nerd commenters. And no, I don't mean the good nerds who are just really interested in a particular subject. I mean the nerds who like to correct people on everything and in general just annoy everyone around them. In the comment section, this can range from people simply correcting minor spelling errors to others writing lengthy and angry paragraph replies over something that isn't really that serious. A famous example is when they say, actually, you spelled "you're" wrong. See, you're supposed to put an apostrophe after the U, followed by an E after the R, so you spelt it wrong. And I'm correcting you because I have nothing better to do with my time. Yeah, that was my impression of a nerd. Please rate my impression in the comments. While many are civil, others are really rude about it. I've seen people in my comments literally reply to someone's comment just to insult them for making a simple spelling mistake, like calling them dumb or other rude names. A minor spelling mistake isn't that serious, and I don't think people should get so aggressive about it. Not even just with spelling mistakes though. I see people make a completely harmless comment, and then somehow, out of nowhere, others reply to it and turn it into a whole argument. Someone can be like, "I love waffles," and then someone else replies, "That's absolutely vile. Did you know in 1983, someone died choking on a waffle? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, just overanalyzing stuff that makes no sense. Nerd commenters like these like to act as if they're better and more intelligent than everyone else, and enjoy using as many big and complex words in their sentences as possible to appear smarter. And they love starting arguments with people. Even if they lose the argument, they still act like they've won because they're terrified of being wrong, since being wrong would ruin their smart persona. So while drawing the nerd, it was pretty easy to come up with a design. It gave him scruffy orange hair, along with big square glasses, just your standard nerdy stereotype. He's wearing casual yet formal clothing, similar to how a teacher would dress. While drawing this, I'm gonna be completely honest and say I was thinking of human SpongeBob the entire time. He has rosy cheeks with freckles, and he also has one yellow tooth cause these people probably spend more time arguing on the internet than caring about basic hygiene. X.com. There's a tear rolling down his face cause he can't cope with the fact that he just lost an argument, and he also saw someone spell your wrong. Here is the nerd commenter as a human. Hey broskies, thanks so much for watching. This video was so fun to do. If you want to see a part 2 of this, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your favorite, and also give names for all of these characters in the comments. I want to see what you broskies can come up with. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye!